Morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, so just over the weekend, the poor buggers up north, more in the east coast, North Island and North Island got hit by a cyclone up there. Some real devastation, so I really feel for those guys up there. Yeah, certainly know what it's kind of like. Where we were farming back up north in 2004, we had a similar sort of situation up there. So the devastation and the heartbreak is, yeah, I feel for you guys. So yeah, so today's task, we're pretty much starting this whole process again. So getting all the ewes in off the hill. I've got them in yesterday. So we're going to run them all through the yards. We're going to udder and mouth the ewes, so pull out any that don't have fit udders for mating or for lambing next year, and then we're going to sort out our early lambing mob. So it'll be 350 odd ewes that'll get pulled out for mating. Well, they've got to get flushed now, and mating start of March, or probably when I get back from Godzone, and then yeah, they'll lamb about 1st of August. So yeah, that's what I say, this process starts again. So we've just got these ewes here, getting them in the yards over there, and we'll run them through. Old Alfie thinks he knows exactly what's happening without me having to tell him, so border collies. Shush. Shush. There we go. Jasper! Jasper! That'll do! Quiet! Quiet! That'll do, quiet. Just settle. Alfie, get behind. Get in, Alfie. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. A couple of lambs in here that we missed at weaning, so we'll pull them out. Come on, girls. just run you through this gate. Ewes are in good nick, happy enough with them. So the way we're going to pick out our earlies are the older age groups, and then anything that's in lighter condition will also go as an early, so they'll get preferential fed going forward, and that just means we can make sure that they're getting well fed, and they only the ones in good nick will go up on the hill and keep cleaning up the pastures up there. Come on, girls. Wait, sit down. Right, ho. Jesper, get up here. Jesper, get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Good boy. Wall I go. Good boy. Get outside, Alfie. That'll do. That'll do. We don't need them too tight. I've still got to get in there as well. That'll do. Easy kills. Meet you. Very big. Just grabbed some chalk rattle from in the wool shed. Big shout out to Brendan, who dropped off a whole bunch of stuff that they weren't using anymore. Pipe and dip and drench and rattle. Yep, so thanks very much for that. We've used the drench and put in the rattle to good use anyway, and pipe fittings and a whole bunch of stuff. So no, really appreciate that, thank you. Right, so we've got our ewes here. We're just going to go through and I'll show you the process. Just sit down, Jesper. Sit down. So pretty laborious, labour intensive process this one. So we jump in here with them, and so all these ones that are shorn, black tags, white tags, are early ewes, so they're going to get drafted out, as well as, I'll just consult my notebook, just consult my phone, took a photo of the tags. Where are we? Gallery. So each year we mark the ewes as a different, each year we mark the ewes in a different colour tag. So black was born 2016, white was 2017, so we need orange. So black, white and orange will all get drafted out. Jasper, get outside. We'll all get drafted out as earlies plus any lighter conditioned ones. Yeah, that's all right. What we do is we just feel underneath the udder. You want to feel an udder, make sure it's nice and supple. So make sure there's no hard lumps, make sure it's not burst out anywhere, and yeah, they've got two teats. So pretty well that they can feed 2 lambs if they get in lamb and have 2. So we'll just run through these, and doesn't take too long just to run through a race like this. When I find a lumpy udder, I'll video it and then show you guys. And then the white tags are the older ones, so it'll be the white tags if they've got any teeth issues. Nope, she's fine. But yeah, teeth are generally just older ewes, and the udders can be any of them. And the reason we do them now, as opposed to at weaning, is beef and lamb in New Zealand did a study, and they came up with a 40% of ewes get missed if you udder them at weaning, because they've still got the milking memory tissue there, where when they dry off, they're easier to detect whether there's actually a defect in the udder, which is pretty cool. Like 40% is a big number, so it's where a fair bit of lamb wastage would come into it in lambing if you just do it at weaning when they've still got memory tissue there. So I've got this ewe here, big gilt, and you see that side, her udder's pretty well shrunk down, but this side there's a big lump in there. That big lump there, not hard. Yeah, so she's no good. She's not worth taking the risk on. So we've marked her with orange purple rattle, and then we'll pull her out when we draft everything else out. We'll just keep going through here. So what I was meaning about light and condition, so this girl's an orange tag, she'll get drafted out anyway, but she's a bit light. She's probably she'd be a 2, condition score 2. So it should be more like this one, 2.5 to 3. So yeah, she'll get drafted out. Anything like that, even if they're not an orange, a black or a white tag, will get drafted out to get runners in early. And then they'll all go to a terminal. So if she can't handle the heck the hill, and we don't really want to breed from her. So it's like a bee mob. We'll draft these out and repeat the process. Get outside. So there we go, we've got our younger ewes, which are the hill ewes, maternal ewes, so they're more calso bred that we're aiming for. These are the older ewes, so 3 different age groups. Get outside, Jasper, get outside, get outside, get outside, get outside, get outside, get outside, good boy, sit down. So these are the older ones, go to a terminal. Yeah, and then we've got a couple of culls over here. So cull for age, she's quite old, blue tag, lumpy udder, couple of lambs. Right, we'll get stuck into this and come back with you later.
Getting there. Nearly lunchtime. Oh dear. What happened?
Brain fart.
I don't know how you do it. Not an easy job. nearly there. These are our earlies and some lighter ones, so they get preferential feeding. Those ones are not having babies next time, and we've let the others out the back there that are going back up on the hill. It's really good to get this done before Alistair goes away on Godzone. We've noticed a little bit of the what do you call it? It's like crusty wool. It's a slight pink tinge on some of the sheep. Means that with the damp weather, there's a bacteria that seems to take over the wool, and it affects the lanolin. So the lanolin's a protective grease oil with sheep, and it strips that, and it can really affect how they are living. You can see it on that one there actually. Has anyone else had this? Because I'd never heard of it. Yeah, we thought sharing them would get rid of it, and it did for a time, but it obviously just comes back when it's wet. As you can see, that one there, probably not on video, but where the water has dribbled down is exactly where the bacteria is on them, and it makes the wool go all crusty. I would guess it lowers their immune system because they'll be colder without the protection of the lanolin with their wool. It's means that the wool's not so insulative, I think. So yeah, and it's not good for lambing either, because if they get it when they're really young, it can just affect their ability to produce the lanolin right from the start, and then they get chills and die, and yeah. Just another thing.
So we finished drafting up everything, and just said, get in there. Just tallied everything up, and we had about 120 odd more early ewes than I wanted. So we just drafted 125 of these better looking maternal kind of ewes that we want. So this is kind of what we're going for. Not too texily, more of the Perrendale Kelso cross. So we'll, yeah, these are going to go on the hill and go to a maternal ram. But we're only wanting 400 earlies. We've got probably 40 or so to drench, so I'm just going to sort that out, and then we will start running through the culls and drafting some lambs out and throw them in the shed to share. Getting things in order.
Illegal.
So these are the lighter conditioned ewes, as you can see. Yeah, some of them are a bit light, so they're going to get a drench, and then yeah, they go with the early ewes. They're going to get flushed, and they're going to go on some good feed and put on some weight, aren't you girls?
What would you say their body condition score is, Alistair Bird?
Body condition score,
2?
Yeah, 2. Yep.
What is that? Is that the lumpy wool?
I
think it is.
Yeah, probably. Yep.
What a curse.
So we'll get this done and then start getting things out onto grass.
I'll just video.
Video?
Yeah. Really, I've just got your short shorts.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No one's made me comment about short shorts for a while.
Yeah. You've desensitised everyone.
I know.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Go unlatching on its own. Look at him go. The timer's going down and he's getting faster and faster while his competitor stands there videoing and doing nothing at all. He's nearly there. He's just about finished one small race. Boom. Done. And he's starting up at the start line again to carry on with his second race. Watch this. speed and agility that this man displays. Gracefulness. Elegant. Something. Or if there was a national championships of drenching, he'd be in there. And look at these girls. Don't even mind. How was that experience for you, miss? How was it? Fine? You don't like the taste?
It was bad.
It was bad. Like Alistair's joke. And my commentary. What's he doing, eh? They still went on that side anyway. Ah, playing games. Playing games. What good tucker are you going to put them on?
Where the oats in Italian was veiled.
Oh, nice.
So the regrowth Italian.
Near bays.
So there, yep. And then you guys will have to, I'll set you up a rotation. You guys will have to make sure they don't get pushed.
He's talking to me. But when he goes off on his 10-day jaunt around Southland, well, Fiordland. Farm is in my hands.
It is. I was going to get you to put the rams out too, but
I can do that.
Dad will help you with that.
Well, it's not like we're using crayons this time.
No, but they're all done. Like they're all drenched. They're all
I know.
good nick. They're all crutched. So they're all ready to go.
Feed them in check. You've grabbed their balls.
You've just got.
Have you grabbed their balls?
No, I haven't tested their testicular size.
Wow.
Yes, you've got to come draft the South Suffolks out.
Can't do that.
You can't do that.
Nah.
There you go.
Here you go, loves.
So there's five rams to 400 ewes, so it's what, 1 to 80? Yeah, something like that.
Are you telling me, expecting me to remember, or are you just telling the video?
Oh, telling you both.
Both. Both of us.
So these guys can remind you.
Okay.
Yeah, to get it done.
Oh.
Cool, so now we can start putting things away.
I need to download Farm IQ back onto my new phone.
Yes, you do.
So then that will allow me to know where everything is supposed to be. It's facing you.
Yeah, or Farm IQ, not where everything's supposed to be, where everything is.
Both.
So I've got these hill ewes, so the younger ewes that we drafted out, just on this hill paddock, sprayed out. There's too much grass here to sow. So this was Raffno last summer. We grazed it through the winter, and then yeah, it's just with the season we didn't spray it out in the spring, so we're spraying out now and then just going to drill it fairly soon. Probably just back into Italian or just ryegrass so we can get some good spray on these thistles and stuff. But these girls will do pretty well in here. There's lots of green stuff around the outsides and lots of rough dry stuff in the middle, so they're just looking at maintenance. It's the other ones we've really got to start feeding and pushing, so we'll go and set the gates up and get these other ones out of the yards. So just sitting here in the paddock where the oats were grown, so oats in Italian. You see a wee bit of the oats starting to come away again. That's it there. It's beautiful Italian, nice and lush, no dead material under the bottom. So those older ewes are going to come into here and you will start the flushing process. So, which means it's all about increasing their rate of ovulation. They need to be on a rising plane of nutrition. So this will be perfect for that. So we've got this Italian, and then the next door one's Italian, and then the next one is just native pasture, but it's been topped, so it's all pretty native pasture. It's ryegrass, old Nui ryegrass probably. It's been topped, so it's pretty good, and then they'll go over the road into some tall fescue. But by then, yeah, the rams should be out. You know, it'll take them a wee bit to get through this anyway. So that's the plan there. They should be following us down the lane, but we'll go and give them a hurry up and get them onto this tucker.
They're coming. I can see them through the head.
Are they coming?
And I can hear them.
Oh, we'll go out the other way then, onto the road and check the mail.
Yeah.
Gil's happily on their tucker. They'll be here for a few days. And of course we'll throw a salt block out for them. So 43 cull ewes and what's that, about 10 lambs that we pulled out. So I'm going to chuck these lambs up in the wool shed and probably share them tomorrow, drench them, split them into ram lambs, ewe lambs, and send them on their way to where all the other ones are at the moment, on good grass. Yeah, so we're about tidy. The culls will just go up with the other ones we've already pulled out. So we've got about 130 odd culls all up, which isn't too bad. Yeah, so we'll throw these up there, and then now we've just got to go up and set the hill house up. We've got guests up there tonight. So yeah, if you haven't already seen, we've got Airbnb up on the hill, so it's on on Airbnb, links in the description if you want to have a look at that. And if you're in New Zealand and want somewhere with a pretty awesome view, yeah, check that out. So we might end this video here. Pretty well done, and got all our mating mobs sorted. So while I'm away I'm away what's today? Today is Friday, and I'm away on Tuesday. Race starts next Thursday, so looking pretty forward to that. A lot of training, a lot of prep's gone into it. So if you don't know what Godzone's about, have a look at Godzone. Just Google Godzone New Zealand and it'll bring up the race, and then you can actually track us. We're MERRELL NZ, so we got sponsorship from MERRELL, our clothing company, this year, which is pretty awesome. Pretty humbled for that. Yeah, so that'll allow us to get gets a bit of gear and helps us get there. So thanks very much to MERRELL for that sponsorship, and yeah, if they've got great gear, so I'll chuck a link in the description for them as well. So right, that'll do it, I think. So we'll see you later. Yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, one other thing is we are taking a GoPro on Godzone, so there will be a bit of footage coming out probably after the race, something like that. So that should be quite interesting. Some of the behind the scenes stuff that you never really see on Godzone. So there'll be a bit of stuff on my Instagram page. So just check out Kiwi Farmer NZ for my Instagram page, and we might try and post a bit of stuff on there, especially before the race. So right, now we'll see you later. Bye.